Alright, I got myself a little toy here. It's a little Kubota B6100, and as you can see, I got a few things off the side. I should have taken some video before I disassembled it, but when I got it, the seat was just like that. The steering, or actually the shifter boot was bad, so I had to replace that, change the oil. The oil looked real nasty. I changed that a couple of times, and you got a little bit of an oil leak here with the hydraulics, but for the front end loader. But the front end loader works. With it leaking, it's a little bit low now, so I need to add some more hydraulic oil. And don't laugh at my creative block to keep the condensation out of the intake while I'm not using it until I get the air filter back on. But got a little bit of a fuel leak there from the top of the injection pump. I had to take the injection pump apart because I had part of it was stuck inside, so I had to take it apart and loosen it up and clean it up and get that going. So it starts and it runs pretty good now. It starts a little bit difficult. Get the hydraulic pump for the loader, and again a temporary lamp for me to be able to use it. The mufflers, I guess this is the original position for the muffler, but I'm not pleased with it, so I'll probably end up flipping it 90 degrees and point it straight up, and then put a rain cap on the tip of the muffler there. I'm just not pleased with the way it hits that the hydraulic hoses there. And still need to change the oil in the engine. I haven't done that yet, but so four-wheel drive, I have confirmed that the four-wheel drive works. Just doesn't work very well. Or maybe I should say it's because the steering is all loose and everything, so that seems to be the problem. So I need to get that fixed. But like I said, it runs pretty good. I did just run it for a little bit, so it should start right up here. And so if you notice, it started, but it sounded kind of muffled. That's because that water bottle is still in the intake there. I forgot to take that out before I started it. But the steering is kind of loose there. Not real crazy about that. But anyway, and it has this nice little box plate on it. I bought it set up just like this. Of course, I put the headlight on because the bulbs are missing from the original ones. I may eventually try to get the original bulbs and wire that up, but the holes were already here, so I didn't mess anything up. I just mounted that light using the existing light. Had to put a new fuel cap on. The previous owner had pressure washed it and with a cracked cap, and so that resulted in a bunch of water in the system, and I need to install a new decomp that was completely missing. And so you can see it's got some oil leak around the valve cover gasket, and I got a new gasket. I just need to install that, so I'll probably end up installing new injectors and maybe new glow plugs, but first I want to try to get the O-rings replaced in here so we can get rid of that leak. And then I'm probably going to replace both of the radiator hoses. Somebody put the inline heater there, and but I don't have the connection for it, so it doesn't do me any good. Gonna need to pull the radiator off. The belt is loose here, so I need to replace the belt, but I need to pull the radiator off to fix the filler cap up there. It's kind of stripped off a little bit and then broken off. It seals enough to be able to use it. It's just, I know it's going to have to be fixed. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're at with Kubota B6100 4-wheel drive right now. One other thing that I've noticed that that is bad that I'm going to need to work on is, I'm not sure if I can get it on here or not, but this right front rim, it's got a badly rusted spot. Let's see if I can get a view of it. And, yeah, there we go. Right there you can see where somebody has kind of rigged it a little bit. And so I still need to change all the fluids in the front end and all that. The brakes pedals are stuck down. It rolls freely, so I'm hoping that I can just adjust the brakes and clean all that out and adjust the brakes. But right now they don't do anything at all, so I'm hoping I can just adjust them when I get in there, and otherwise I'll be replacing the brake pads as well. So the hydraulics all work good. Tires have good tread, but 2 of them are pretty badly weather checked, so including this one with the bad rim. So I'm afraid when I get that rim fixed, I'm afraid that tire is going to fall apart. Got some nice looks like original Kubota weights on the back there. I like that. So anyway, a work in progress, but most of this I can do myself, and it's a good experience. But also it allowed me to get a tractor for the farm without a lot of unnecessary expense. So anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, let me know if you have any questions.